welcome everyone. We're in another episode of the podcast here. Yeah, we've been delayed on a couple episodes, unfortunately. I do apologize. It happens. Life sucks. Anyways, guys, we got Jack with us. He's back.
Oh yeah.
On another one. He's the only one that seems to be pretty solid into doing this. We got a few things to go over. It's gonna be a pretty short one this time. I know. Would have done it longer, but this one's shorter, and then we'll be having another. Hopefully, we'll be having a COD episode, or at least video come out sometime next week before we stream again. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get back into it. So everyone knows that I hate Apple products. I also hate iPhones because they're dumb and they're basic. They're literally for basic people. Okay, for no concept of reality apparently, and don't understand how good phones actually are compared to Apple phones, and where Apple phones actually gets half of their material from, because Apple doesn't make half their material. Anyways, so some phones we're gonna go over, which is 6 phones. Okay, Samsung Galaxy S20 FE Fan Edition. That's what that stands for. That's the number one phone. Best overall, fully fledged flagship smartphone for less money than you expect. It's actually not that pricey. It's pretty good. OnePlus 8 Pro. I'm not big into the Chinese ones, but from what I understand, they're pretty good. It's fairly premium, but it's still fairly cheap. Pixel 4a from Google. Moto G Power. It's kind of a budget phone. Samsung Galaxy Note Ultra, which is like high top tier premium phone, and the Pixel 5 from Google with a pretty solid camera. Basically, Android phones are so much better than Apple.
That's only $699.
Which one are you looking at?
The S20 FE.
Yep.
That's $699.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. That's
really
the cheapest they've been in a while. Yeah.
And these are the specs for this phone. So it's got a 6.5-inch display, OLED, 2400 by 1080, 120 hertz refresh rate. It's got a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865, 6 gigabytes of RAM, 12 megapixel primary, 8 megapixel telephoto, 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 32 megapixel. Sorry, you know what I mean? Selfie, MP selfie. Okay. Megapixel selfie. There we go. Anyways, battery is a 4500 milliwatt hour battery. Storage 128 gigabytes. From what I understand, it is still expandable for that phone, but we'll see here. Charging 15 watts wired. They have wireless charging on it as well. Water resistant. The IP68 is its rating. It's about 190 grams. In weight dimensions is 161.6 by 71.1 by 9.3 millimeters. So it gives us some pros and cons, which are great. So some pros: flat display. It's not curved like some of the other Samsung phones. Pretty good battery life. 3 years of promised 3 years of software updates. Impressive camera with 3 optical zoom. I can tell you from having a Note and an S20 Ultra, it still doesn't really matter. I mean, the cameras are better. Sturdy design with fun color options. They're basically Samsung did the middle finger to Apple by making this phone have multiple colors like iPhone did with like their really cheap, trying to do like their budget iPhones that were really shitty. Not every color. So the cons are not every color option. Excuse me. Not every color option is everywhere or available. Camera can be slow to load. I haven't really messed with one, so I couldn't tell you if that's actually true or not. So we're gonna go to our next one here. But yeah, so it's a 5G phone. Amazon has it at $699. Samsung's website is $699, so not a bad phone. OnePlus 8. So this thing is $999 on Amazon. Its display is a 6.78 inch AM OLED display, 3168 by 1440 screen, 120 hertz refresh rate. So same refresh rate as the same one. Same processor, which is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865. Camera's a little bit better. It's got a 48 megapixel primary, 8 megapixel telephoto, 48 megapixel ultra wide, and a 5 megapixel color filter. So added, the battery is just slightly bigger, with a 4510 milliamp hour battery. Dimensions, it's probably about the same. Let me look. Let me go back and look. What are the dimensions of the phone? Yeah, dimensions are just slightly bigger. Slightly bigger, not much bigger. Storage is 128 or 256 gigabytes. Charging is a 30-watt wired and wireless. Water resistance, same rating, IP68. Weight is 199 grams. $98 at Amazon. So the Pixel 4a, this one starting at about $349 on Amazon. Its display is a 5.81 inch OLED, 2340 by 1080 screen, 60 hertz refresh rate, Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G. Storage is 128 gigabytes. Charging is 18 watt wired, no water resistance, or it's not giving us a rating for it. Weighs 143 grams. Battery is a 3140 milliamp battery. Camera is just a 12.2 megapixel primary. 6 gigabytes of RAM. So I mean, it's a really basic phone. I mean, if you need anything more than, if you need something less, and don't want anything crazy, it's your best option, I would say. Forgot about Motorola. Forgot that they do phones still. Jeez. You kind of forget whenever Samsung and Apple are the biggest ones that are competing, but it's $229 at Amazon. 6.4 inch.
Is a joke.
The Moto G?
I mean, they're like, they work, but like,
Better than an Apple.
they work. I wouldn't say that. Like, they don't have like the operating system like that's as good that works with the hardware as well.
Like optimized better.
Yeah, like Samsung and Apple are like on a whole nother level. I mean, like Motorola's are fine, like they're just incredibly cheap phones. They play a completely different market.
Mm-hmm. They play that budget market.
Oh yeah, definitely worth $200. I mean, they're rock solid phones.
Oh yeah, because it's got a 6.4 inch LCD, 2300 by 1080 display, 60 hertz refresh, Qualcomm Snapdragon 665, 64 gigabytes of storage, 10 watts of wired charging. Water resistance is a water repellent coating, so it at least has.
Here's all I'm saying: like, you can text your hose all the same on a Motorola that you can on an iPhone.
Sure.
So.
It's got more cameras than that Pixel 4a does. It's got a 16 megapixel primary, 8 megapixel ultra wide, and a 2 megapixel macro. 5,000 milliamp battery, so it's got a bigger battery than all of those phones that we've just gone over. Yeah, basically on Amazon, they have it priced at $229. Best Buy has it priced at $125. Walmart beats Amazon with about $2 cheaper, so $227 at Walmart.
Edition of Press Start.
What?
This is the Yawn edition.
Dude, for sure, dude. Oh god, it's just been a day. I've been so tired. So the phone that I have right now, the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. I love my phone so much. It is a really expensive phone. It's a $1,300 phone. I'm only paying $300 on it because of the deal I got through my carrier at the time that it came out. Because I got into a light accident in a river and ended up losing my S20 Ultra phone, which I loved. It was a great phone. Lost it in that river. Never found it again. But I ended up getting the new Note and got it for fairly cheap. I'm only paying $300 on it because the rest is all going to be credited applied to my account. So display's got a 6.9-inch AMOLED display. I don't know. I don't know why I keep yawning. I think it's because I'm trying to talk too fast, and instead of breathing in, I just want to keep talking. So it's got a 6.9-inch AMOLED display, 3088 by 1440 screen, 120 hertz refresh rate. Its processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 plus. RAM is 12 gigs. It's dope. Storage 128 or 512 gigabytes. I think mine's 128. I could be wrong, but it does have expandable storage, so I'm not worried about that. Camera 108 megapixel primary, 12 megapixel telephoto, and 12 megapixel ultra wide. Its charging is 25 watts wired and 15 watts wireless. Battery is a 4500 milliamp battery. Water resistance has an IP68. I keep saying IPA like I'm fucking drinking beer. Like, God, dude, I don't know what is going on. It's not that. It's 208 grams, so it's not really It's not really that heavy. It's still not that heavy.
You would
BH.
never guess.
What?
You would never guess this one.
What do you mean?
It's a beer. I never drink actual beer.
IPA? Are you drinking an IPA? Maybe. I probably wouldn't guess it.
Cam is on.
What? Oh, nice. So you can get this phone for $999 at BH Photo, $1,079.99 at Newegg, and $1,300 at Samsung. Somehow. Now we're on to the Google Pixel 5, which is a $700 at Amazon price tag. It has a 6-inch OLED display, 23 by 40, 2340 by 1080 display, 90 hertz refresh rate. This one has a processor which is Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G, RAM 8 gigabytes, storage 128 gigabytes. I don't know if they're expandable or not. I'm not sure about that. Camera is a 12.2 megapixel primary, 16 megapixel ultra wide. Battery is a 4080 milliamp battery. Charging is an 18 watt wired, 15 watts wireless, 5 watts reverse wireless. They forgot to mention the wireless on the reverse wireless on the Note 20 Ultra, because I can do that. I think it's the same. I could do the same thing with my S20 Ultra. That was nice. Water resistance has an IP of 68. Weight's 151 grams. So all of these phones that we've just listed off, from budget phones to stupid pricey phones, are all better than Apple phones. So if you have an Apple phone, I apologize. You should throw that thing away. Saving a place of creativity of the creator. So Lord of the Rings actors and writers are trying to save J.R. Tolkien's house. Basically, according to the community here, they're fundraising enough money to purchase the home where he wrote The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I'm reading this from IGN here. According to the project website, the goal is to turn the North Oxford house into not a dry museum, but a homely house of continuing creativity, and will have an engaging online presence to bring into the house's program those who cannot travel to Oxford. Middle-earth actors Ian McKellen, Martin Freeman, John Rhys Davis, as well as songwriter Annie Lennox, something like that. Basically, they made a video. I'm not gonna play it because I don't want to. It started December 2nd, so they started this campaign. So approximately 6% of the $6 million goal has been raised, according to the donations page. $5.3 million is needed to purchase the house. So but the extra money is going to go towards like restoring the garden, building the Hobbit hole, and creating Smaug's lair for pipe smokers. That sounds pretty dope. Tolkien lived in a house from 1930 to 1947. The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings were written in that house, and Tolkien's children grew up there. Yeah, that seems pretty neat. Well, hopefully we'll they'll get that money. You know, if you need to, if you guys really want it, the website for it, just let me know, and I'll just edit the video and description and put it in there. If you want to donate money to it, if you have money, majority of us are too freaking poor right now to do that. Basically, we got some fun. Jack, you may be excited about this. I don't know, but I was a big Percy Jackson fan. I still am. I read all the books. I'm reading the whole third section of the new series. So he's got like Percy Jackson and Olympians, Percy Jackson and the Heroes of Olympus, and then Percy Jackson and the Tales of Apollo, I think. Either way, I'm on that third section of books right now. They make me happy. But we just got some hints from Rick Riordan himself, and he's gonna be here. They're gonna make a TV series, a whole TV series on Disney Plus of Percy Jackson series, and Rick Riordan's actually gonna have in hand in making this show, which I'm excited for. But basically, the live actions were horrifying, and everyone can agree with me. 10 out of 10, absolute trash. Basically, there's a teaser here, and we will play that because why not? Okay, there's no sound. It's a bit weird. Okay, that didn't do anything to me. Alright, well, yeah, basically Disney is going to be making this series for Disney Plus. Good old buddy Rick Riordan here is going to be in it or be taking care of it because it was horrible. The movies were horrible. Live actions, I will not watch them to this day. They were horrible, and it actually pissed me off because those are some really, really well written stories and really well written books. They were great. They were great, especially for kid friendly books. They were super good with a little bit of adult humor in there. You couldn't even tell it was adult humor. It was kind of funny, but great series of books, captivating books. Really grips you, especially his Egyptian ones. His Egyptian ones were great. I didn't read the Norse one because I think there was only like one or two books, and from what I understood, they weren't that good, which is weird for him. Anyways, on to the next thing. Jokes are tying to communism and cancel culture. So Monster Hunter World, the movie came out and was released in China and watched. There's a controversial joke from the movie that hit social media. Apparently China was pissed about it and they removed it. I'm so pissed.
Steve, just so you can have my input on that, those movies are fucking garbage.
Which movies?
The Percy Jackson movies.
Oh yeah, they were absolute trash, dude.
I only read Run of the Books, but like that shit sucked.
Yeah, if you were to like read the first book again, and then go watch the first movie, you would literally start crying because it's so bad. It's
trash.
Horrifying.
It's trash.
That is so bad. I got so excited for it, and then it ended up being garbage. I was pissed. So pissed. Anyways, we're gonna move on to another movie, Monster Hunter World, which I've been excited to watch. Not a lot of people have been, I guess, but it was released in China. Basically, Monster Hunter World received 17 negative reviews on Steam on December 3rd. On December 4th, as of the writing of this article, it had gotten 1,092. Scroll through them and you'll see the common thread, knees. Good game, dirty racist movie, says one review, which sums up the cause of Monster Hunter World's sudden review bomb. The Monster Hunter film adaptation directed by Paul W.S. Anderson premiered in China on December 3rd, and a joke from early in the film has since been gathering attention and anger across Chinese social media. One of the American soldiers in the film throws out the line, "What kind of knees are these? Chinese." it's they're trying to say it has to do with the whole like they're trying to say it's like China is trying to say it's a racist jeer, like the something dirty knees look at these. No, Chinese dirty knees look at these. Like that's been a joke forever, and that has nothing. It's not even racist. It's not. And basically, just a bunch of Chinese communists fucking just got mad about it. It's no longer in the movie because they should have thought about that when they decided to play it in fucking China. China's full of a bunch of fucking communists, dude. I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna go over that too much. I'm gonna get too pissed. But I'm just telling you right now, if you're gonna play a movie in China, don't do all the dirty jokes that would be normal in America because of free speech. Don't do it in China because everyone's gonna get pissed off and they're a bunch of commies. So don't do it. Anyways, next thing, playing the first Witcher has never been more free. The Witcher Enhanced Edition Director's Cut is free forever with GOG Galaxy. The Witcher, the original, is 13 years old, and CD Projekt has probably given it away free about 1,000 times previously. But if you still haven't played it, and for some reason still want to, here's another shot. The game is free for everyone via GOG Galaxy. To get it, you'll need to either install and update the GOG Galaxy client, and then select the recent view. If you don't already own the Witcher Enhanced Edition Director's Cut, you should see a banner across the top of the page. Click the giveaway button, and the game will show up in your account. Interestingly, some users are very unhappy about the fact that the game can only be claimed through the Galaxy client and not the GOG website. It's yet another example of GOG aggressively pushing people towards installing their crappy, non-portable, proprietary, optional spyware DRM client, and simultaneously treating non-Galaxy users like second-class citizens, one wrote. But basically, you can have the game for free now. Officially, you can have it for free. So that is good news. So if you want it, go get it.
Hey, next topic. The latest in Baby Cthulhu Rage.
Fuck me, dude. Yeah, I was pissed last night. I'm serious. Those of you, so this is being recorded technically Saturday night, but it's Sunday morning. It's like 1:43 a.m. So Friday I was getting pissed because I was doing great. I was having fun playing Call of Duty, and then Jack goes, "Hey, you want to play some League?" And I was like, "Sure." And my dumbass shouldn't have said sure. And so I get in. The first thing I get into, I get fucking just a train run on me over and over and over again. I had to deal with some toxic ass players.
I was playing on trackpad.
Yeah,
I was playing on trackpad. We had no comms. Like, it was a shit show.
It was bad. And then, like, Jack was trying to, like, hype me up and be like, "Hey, it's winnable. You're fine. It's going to be okay." And just pissing me off. And I was literally, at one point, I just went AFK because, like, I'm fucking done. I was literally going to uninstall it on stream, but there was just one toxic player, though, that was so toxic.
He got banned.
Oh, did he?
I don't know did you get the pop-up? I bet you if you log in right now.
Oh.
He got banned. I got the pop-up.
Oh, my God.
So, justice was served.
I'm gonna log in right now.
If that makes you feel better, justice was served.
I'm logging in right now.
Because I got the pop-up.
No way, right?
He totally got banned.
Because he just so you guys know,
he was being a dick. Yeah, he was being a straight up dick. Like, he was just to everyone.
Okay. Instant feedback report. Your recent report was an unsportsmanlike player was verified and penalty was issued. One penalty prevents most players from disrupting any more games. Thanks for the assist. Was that a ban?
That was the best feeling ever. Yeah, it's a 2-week ban probably, unless they've been banned twice already. And that will be a perma ban, but it's most likely a 2-week. It's at least a 2 week. So, if you looked up their account right now, then their last game was probably their Diana game.
Yeah, dude, that feels so good. Because he was like this person. This person was being a dick, not only to me because I was doing really shitty, and not only to Jack because Jack was playing on a trackpad and being shitty. He was also trashing on our bot lane, too, like, both of them. And I was like, okay, guy, this is dumb. And then the enemy team, right, he's doing this in all chat. The enemy team ignores him and joins the rest of us, and then gives us encouragement. I'm like,
It's
what the
calling them
fuck is
shitty.
happening right
Yeah.
now? Like,
Starts with, yeah, mid diff.
oh my god! I was like, what is happening right now? Like, the enemy team was being super cool. They're like, hey, we believe in you guys. It's like, what the fuck's happening right now? So that ended up like brightening my spirits and causing me to start playing again, finishing it out. But man, dude, I raged so hard. That's why I hate playing League of Legos. I just can't play it anymore. It just pisses me off too easily. It just does. It is what it is, though. Anyways, on to my next thing. Activision salty about XCX coworker, but can't get anti-cheat on Modern Warfare. So Activision is suing Netflix for poaching its chief financial officer. This is a report coming in from PC Gamer. Activision fired the CFO Spencer Newman in early 2019, and now we're learning about why. In January 2019, Activision Blizzard terminated the contract of its chief financial officer, Spencer Newman. Activision didn't say why Newman was fired, only that it was the cause of unrelated was a cause unrelated to the company's financial reporting or disclosure controls and procedures. A Reuters report at the time, however, said that it was because Newman was jumping ship to Netflix. 2 years later, we have confirmation that this is in fact what happened, because Activision is now suing Netflix for poaching its former executive. The lawsuits available via the Hollywood Reporter says Netflix knowingly induced Newman to breach his employment contract with Activision, and worse, engaged in tortious conduct
Tortillas.
when Activision, with Newman's assistance, was negotiating with Netflix over a commercial partnership to distribute Activision's linear media to content. The suit says Activision hired Newman as CFO in May 2017 for a term of 3 years with an optional 1-year extension. In exchange for substantial compensation, Newman agreed to various contractual obligations that committed him, in a very general sense, to do his best for Activision and not take advantage of his position for his own personal gain. You know what? I don't care. Fuck Activision. I actually, you know what? I will still hate Netflix above Activision because their whole cuties thing that they finally, took off and are getting sued for. Because they got rid of it. But I'm still going to put Netflix, like, shittier than Activision. But let me tell you what, Activision is dumb. I don't care. Like, they can't do anything with their shit. They don't have even a basic anti-cheat in the game. And so it pisses everyone off and it's going to kill it. And so now, Cold War. I don't even know if Cold War has an anti-cheat because I know it's not run by Activision. It's ran by, I forget what they're called. It's not Activision. Activision wasn't the one that made Cold War. It was the other one that associates with Call of Duty games. Anyways, either way, I'm pretty sure they have an active, whatever you call it, anti-cheat. But either way, though.
No, they don't.
They don't? Okay.
No, dude, I see cheaters like every game.
On Cold War?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess never mind. I don't have it either.
No, I don't play Cold War.
And one quick thing before we go to the next and final thing that I have here. Cyberpunk 2077 came out, so if you guys haven't played it already, go for it. Get it if you want to. Don't get it if you don't want to. I'm probably not going to get it.
I've heard mixed things. So
yeah.
Be careful there.
I've heard mixed reviews. If you have a console, don't get it. Wait till you get a PC and then get it, because from the what I've seen, console gameplay is horrifying to look at because your console cannot comprehend what is being fed to it, whereas your PC can, and so it's playing it so nice. Console 4K is not the same thing as PC 4K, and there's a huge difference, and you can see it. Trust me. So if you got a console, don't get Cyberpunk 2077. Now, on the other hand, there's been a lot of good reviews. There's also been a lot of bad reviews. So, in all honesty, it's up to you, man. I probably won't get the game. I mean, it looks cool. Don't get me wrong. but I probably won't get the game. That's just me. I mean, it looks cool. I might eventually get it at some point in time in the future, but right now, in the near future, in the next year or two, I probably won't. Well, I think what I'll be doing is saving up for a PlayStation 5 over just, getting a game temporarily. So, anyways.
I'm seeing Metacritic review.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, I'm not seeing Metacritic review, but I'm on GameFAQs right now. GameSpot, Cyberpunk 2077 review, 7 out of 10. Quick reviews by Wilm 360. Broken and unoptimized, a frustrating experience indeed. So there you have it. Completely unbiased opinions from the Press Start podcast.
Completely unbiased opinions now.
Coming from 2 completely random reviews that I found on GameFAQs.
God bless, dude. I will be biased.
One of them is probably just some rando, and the other one is GameSpot.
10 out of 10, probably.
No, 7 out of 10, which is surprising, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to jump to my last and final thing that I'll have, and maybe we'll see if Jack has anything he wants to talk about. But, basically, you're about to save some money. It's a good keyboard. It's not an ad, though. I'm not going to advocate. This is not, hashtag not an ad, okay? This is not an ad whatsoever. I have this keyboard, the Corsair K70 MK.2. I have this keyboard. It's the keyboard that I'm actually using right now. Now, the thing is, what you see on my screen here is only different because I've got a wrist rest on it right now. So it comes with a wrist rest, but basically, it's hard to show you because, like, it was hard to show you because all of it's running back behind my computer and a bunch of stuff, and I just messed everything up. But, no, it's a solid keyboard. I use it. That's what I use. It's my favorite keyboard that I've had because I have a black web keyboard. I mean, there was one that I had before it. I had a CM Storm keyboard. It was garbage, but I use the Corsair one. I have a Corsair mouse. They make pretty solid products. I think they compete well with Razer, but you can save $65 on it, though. Basically, this is an article from PC Gamer. If you did your best not spending any money on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, this Best Buy deal on an excellent Corsair rapid-fire low-profile gaming keyboard will test your resolve. You can now pick the Corsair. This one is RGB. $65 off the regular price. The K70 RGB is a sturdy keyboard on an ultimate frame, which means it could handle whatever sort of intense fingertip treatment you plan to put in it. Also, there are some exchangeable like keys. Q, W, E, R, A, S, D, F are all changeable, and they are textured, and they have extra curves so you don't like get off of what you're doing. Basically, it's a mechanical keyboard. It's got Cherry MX switches, which is great, and it's $84. So they took 65 bucks off it. It's $84 right now because it's like $100, whatever dollar keyboard. It's expensive, but worth it because fuck Razer. 10 out of 10. Would buy it. You should get it. I have it. I bought it. Jack, that's all I had. Guys, that's all I had for today. Like I said, it was going to be a quick, fast one. Unless Jack's got anything to go, we're going to go ahead and have to get out of this thing. Jack, you got anything for me? Okay, good time. Couple things really quick here, guys, that I want to make you aware of. If you haven't already, stuff's going to be in the description. Seriously, try to just go buy yourself some Raze things. Okay? Go to GNC. Go to your local store. Find a couple of flavors that sound pretty good to you. Buy them if you like them. I'll have the description below and the link and my discount code. But you can go to the website and you can buy my stuff. What's up, Jack?
Just saying, Raze. I tried some like the other day, like for the millionth time, and it was like I was having it for the first time all over again. Like it was so fucking fire.
dude. It's a really good energy drink. There's no crashes, zero sugar, zero carbs, zero artificial colors. It's a solid drink. So if you like it and you've tasted it and you've tried it and you really like it, they've got not just the can version that's already liquid in the can, but you can go get the powdered version if you want to on their website, which is great too. So seriously, the website's going to be in the description. My discount code's going to be in the description. There's also different flavors online than there is at GNC, so go for it. Get as much as you want. Use my discount code. It helps out this channel. It helps out everything else. We also have one more thing to go over. If you haven't already, let me go ahead and pull it up because
I used to weigh 135 pounds. Used to be weak sauce. Could never get over a plate on bench at the gym. I started drinking Raze Energy. I now lift 300 pounds bench press.
Oh, okay.
And I weigh 180 pounds.
Do ya?
Yep.
Well, guys, we have one more thing to go over.
I know I haven't streamed in a bit, but like, trust me, I've put on some weight since last time. Like some good weight.
Put on some thickness.
Some good weight.
All right, kids. So quick thing, really quick here. One more quick ad here. This directly helps the channel, like 100% helps the channel, okay? This is going to be a link in the description for this website. This is our merch shop right now, okay? This is where all our merch is at. We got some new stuff up, okay? We got Answer the Call hoodie, we got our phone cases up, we got t-shirts, tank tops, more hoodies. We finally got our It'll Buff shirt, It'll Buff sweatshirt, and It'll Buff tank top. And we have an It'll Buff phone case. So far, it's just for Samsung, it looks like. So I might have to go back and change stuff. Also, one more thing that this didn't show here, guys. Right now, we have a current winter bundle. Now, this is only going to last till January 19th, so go ahead and get it right now. It's a great bundle. Comes with a hoodie and a mug. And I'm giving you a quick look here. It's got hearts on it, right? Makes you think of Legend of Zelda. And then it has my name on it, Baby Cthulhu on there. And the mug's going to be the exact same thing with the name. So seriously, guys, go for it. Get it. It is awesome. You guys will love it. 10 out of 10 would get it. Jack, hopefully you'll buy some of my merch too, at some point. Instead of buying it on weed. Anyways, Jack, you got anything for me?
What's up?
I'm gonna say that's a negative. He doesn't have anything for me.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
All right, guys.
Subscribe to Steve.
Yeah, seriously, subscribe to this channel. Send it to your friends. Get them to subscribe. Come hang out with me on
Amazon
Twitch.
Prime. You also have Twitch Prime, by the way. And you can give Steve your donation per month.
Mm-hmm. You get a free subscription on Twitch, so you can subscribe to me for free if you have Amazon Prime.
And if you do that, as his mod, it's my responsibility to come to your house and suck your penis. So, Steve, I've done it to every last sub you've had.
Okay. Oh, you were at Marcus's like Friday or something like that. So.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. We had the orgy.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so bad. All right, guys. Appreciate it. We're just joshing with everyone, but seriously, guys, we appreciate everything, and we'll be catching you guys in the next one.
Yeah, Jack? Trust me, we remember the little man. We appreciate the fame.
100%.
The fame we have.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna skedaddle out of here. Here's some extra Christmas music. Merry Christmas. If I don't get another one out before then, God bless and have a great rest of your week.